Wanted to thank Instructor Norris for allowing me to present in this way while I'm attending a work conference. So I'll go ahead and dive in. So motivation, uh, really, I believe starts at the hiring process. Organizations need to ensure that they hire employees, and Pierce Transit, in this case, needs to really make sure that the employees that they have are motivated to fulfill the mission and the vision of the organization. If they are not, the organization can easily stagnate. And so, to maintain positive progress that any organization has and to keep the employees motivated, you need to make sure that they're surrounded by other motivated employees as well to help the persistence of the motivation. Uh, Speaking of persistence, so the three key elements that Robinson and Judge, our textbook authors, explain as motivation, there's the intensity, the direction, the persistence. So the intensity is derived from the individual and how intense they feel motivated for any particular project. Or thing that's going on at the organization that they're working on. The direction is really set by the leadership, so the CEO, the president, whoever's in charge of the organization can really set the culture and the direction. They can set the vision, set the mission, outline the strategic plan to motivate employees towards a specific direction. The persistence is really maintaining the continued motivation. It's really easy to get started on something and to once you get going with it to to keep that rolling a little bit during the project, but really the long-term persistence, it's like running a sprint versus a marathon. You want to keep that marathon persistence going, and in this case we want to keep employees motivated for the application of these lean principles. And so one of the key pieces with this is having your Six Sigma black belts and your green belts motivating their coworkers to keep them going with these principles and really making this an embedded part of the culture. And this will be explained later in the presentation. You want employees to feel that it's the lean principles are a good thing. You want to get their buy-in. You want to push this not as a top-down thing, but as a bottom-up grassroots effort. So if you can get buy-in across the organization, people are going to feel like it's not an obligation to fulfill that. They'll want to fulfill that. They'll freely choose because of the benefits that it brings. So that's really the goal, to help people keep motivated. If they're bought into the ideas, then that'll keep that continued success going as well. Again, with you got your black belts, you got your green belts, you got that the collaborative work environment. So helping each other, collaborating with each other to make sure that the projects and the things that are happening across an organization have these principles embedded in them, and it's part of the processes that go on and that are changed and everything that they're worked through. And so that's really making sure that not only during this initial project that people are motivated to be part of it, but really a continued success, continue employee motivation to fulfill these principles and to really embed it in how they work.